Oh, dear. I was actually very proud of myself. I started out this video. I was like, I'm not gonna cry. It's been a while since I've uploaded, and I'm so sorry for that. Just a lot has happened. But something that I have noticed in a lot of these uploads is that I don't think there's been a single video where I have not been put to tears. And it is because this semester has been such an eye-opening journey of self-discovery and confidence, and overall just understanding who I am as a person. And it is I'm proud of myself for what I did. And you're gonna have to forgive me for being vague with a lot of things. I'm very much compelled to make this video, but if you can understand, I don't exactly want to go into too much detail about a lot of things, but there's been so much since I've talked to you a lot last time. So many gaps in stories, and they're for me. Yeah, they're for me. I've made many videos talking about how I went from this very decrepit, loner, middle schooler, terrible person to the person that I am today. And it is a complete 180 shift. And I feel like the past 2 semesters have been that push that I needed to become an actual person. And it's weird to feel like I've lived 20 plus years just being this blanket human, to now feeling like I actually have a personality, or that I actually feel like a human that has a life worth living. And I owe a lot of that to my best friend. And they have taught me so much about myself, which is something that I never thought was, I didn't think just talking with somebody would make me make self-discoveries about myself. I always kind of assumed that I would make them alone by myself, because who would know myself better than me? But I guess if I haven't been truthful with myself, what is there really to discover? I don't really believe in a higher power, karma, a god, or whatever, but I can assure you that a lot of my younger years in life, I would say I don't know how or why, but I just had a giant great spell of bad luck in just trauma-inducing moments when I was a child. And I'm not saying that whoever's up there in the sky was all like, hey, maybe let's give this kid a break. But I'm just saying, I don't know what's happened in the past, like 280 whatever days it's been. I actually counted because it hasn't been a full year yet. Like, these past 280 something days have been some of the best moments of my life ever. And I think about it and I'm just all like, these coincidences that come up are literally like sitcom-esque, movie-esque. Like, this doesn't happen in real life, but this is happening to me. This is my reality. And at moments, I had reality checks of, oh, this is real life. This isn't a fantasy. And I had to deal with losses, not feeling like I was on top of the world. And that was tough adjusting back to again. And this final day, of this semester, I got something, and it wasn't something that I wanted, but it was something that I needed, and it was closure. I got closure. And I feel so overjoyed. If you had asked me when I made that first video called A Great First Day, and I told you what happened during the final month of this semester, I probably would have, well, no, I have cried a lot. I have cried. I cried earlier today. But I learned that not everything has to go my way. I'm not some protagonist in some story. I am not some underdog hero. I'm just a human. And I know that sounds crazy. I've never had thoughts like that. I never had like, oh, I'm the protagonist. It's just, sometimes, at least I should say for me, when stuff just doesn't go my way, I'm just kind of like, why is the universe doing this to me? And what I've learned now is that sometimes bad things need to happen, or sometimes things don't exactly need to go my way for things to start going my way. And that might not make sense, but it's what helped me a lot this past month. And I feel like I've gained something specifically during this past semester that is just completely priceless, and it's somebody that I hope to consider a lifelong best friend. It's this newfound perspective on life that they've given me, that I've given to them. It's this newfound reclarification on what I want out of life, what I want out of people, what I want out of relationships. Platonic, non-platonic. I don't know if that makes sense. Wait, what is a non-platonic relationship? What's a non-platonic? I just hear people saying that word. It sounded nice, so I just said it. I think non-platonic means like intimate. Yeah, that sounds about right. Anyways, I think the biggest discovery I made this semester was myself. And I didn't fully allow myself to be actualized until last semester. But I was still doing a lot of hiding. I still do to a certain degree. But now I just feel like I'm me. One day I might reveal, I don't know, I feel like some people might be confused as to my journey in college. Like some people are like, yo, why at some point were you at taking classes at 3 different colleges at the same time? It's a long story. And then why this semester were you at 2 different colleges? It's a long story. It was supposed to be 1, but it ended up being 2. And now I'm leaving all of those colleges and I'm going to a different one. And so I'm leaving all of my friends behind, and I'm starting over. I started over 2 semesters ago as Eve for the very first time, and it was lovely to finally be myself. And then the Eve at the start of this semester is somebody that I always dreamed of being able to be. And now I'm starting over again. And I'm eager. I'm so happy. I'm just I get to be me for the first time ever. And it's something that all the people at these colleges, all the people that I've met, all the people that I've interacted with, and especially my good friend, has given me the opportunity to do and feel comfortable doing. And that is just so lovely. Yeah. That is so lovely. It's been Justice, Eve, Evelyn, and I'll see you lot. I'll see you lot. Peace.